and welcome back to this City of Heroes Let's Play. I am Altaranalt and I'm joined as always by Forgotten Valor, also known as CBC Ronin. Hey CB, how have you been?
I've been great. Great to be back.
My co-host, you were off to somewhere. Where did you go?
Yeah, I'm sorry I abandoned you. I headed down to the very southern state of South Carolina.
Alright, sounds wonderful. Holidays have priorities to pretty much everything, if it was up to me. So no worries about that, but how was it?
It was very hot. And yeah, it's a place that I was actually born when I was a kid, well, not when I was a kid,
when you were a kid.
Yeah, since I've been around, I was born there, but yeah, it's been a long time since I've been back down there, so
right,
lots
okay.
changed.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, lots of sprawl, you can say that. Just lots of extra buildings, lots of people, and
right.
too much traffic.
Oh, right. Well, that's America for you. Well, to be honest, America is very much a country with a lot of cars. Like American cars are renowned for their size and stuff like that because you have to drive everywhere. You need comfortable cars. Well, here in Europe, we're pretty much so compact. We just go to our work in, I don't know, like half an hour with the car, and that's basically for all we need it really for.
Yeah, Americans do a lot of traveling, so they don't do as big a car as they used to, like with the Cadillacs and the Lincoln Continentals and all those kind of things. But people do because they travel a lot. Sometimes almost live in their car. So
yeah. Well,
especially with the current economy.
Oh right, yeah. People have to give up their house and start living in their cars. Well, and
yeah,
of course that has a downside as well because the gas prices are going up, of course.
Yeah, that's not a good thing for the U.S. because as many roads and as much traffic, yeah, you end up burning through some serious money.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, we probably pay a third of what you guys do, so.
Really? I have no idea, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't own a car, but I do everything by public transport. I actually prefer it over driving myself.
Yeah, I mean, we do in the major cities and things like that. They do have metro systems, and to be honest with you, South Carolina and around Charleston, where I was at, has always had the bus system and things. So they've always been, pretty good about that. So, but big cities only. I mean, the smaller towns and things can't afford that usually.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Of course. Well, basically in Holland we have a few different ones. But like the trains and everything like that is usually run by just one big company who takes care of everything. And because Holland is so small, of course, we can. It's nothing like America. It's like I guess you can compare Holland to like a single state in the United States.
Yeah, I think it's roughly like in Connecticut or something, like the state I'm in now. So it's not a huge state, like a huge country. So
Right, yeah.
A couple hours to get across it.
Yeah. Let me think. I used to know how wide and how long Holland was, like in terms of kilometers. But I forgot. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot. Anyways, we can get across in a few hours. But let's have a look around us. We are currently in a parking lot, and I can already see some Arachnos over there, and behind that car over there. We are in the middle of enemy territory, and as you can see over there, the buildings are on fire because last week Arachnos was invading Atlas Park, and we are about to put a stop to them, or at least try to. Are you ready to kick some ass?
Yep, sounds good to me.
Alright, excellent. Let's see our marker. Well, we're right around the corner, so let's head on over there. Now Habashi is already inside. He went inside first to try and find his wife. We're going after him, and I hope he's okay.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to make this trip for nothing.
Exactly. Oh, would you look at that. Arachnos architecture. I love this about Arachnos, by the way.
Can you hear me, heroes? It's Matthew. I snuck a device on myself to...
You, the FBSA agents, get out.
Look, I'll do whatever you want. Just let my wife and the others go.
Unfortunately for you, we already have a mole within Seraph. We'll just make you into an example of what we do to the so-called heroes.
Seraph, please just leave my wife and... Ah!
Yeah, this is what I love about Arachnos. The metal everywhere and the big vent and the dark grey with red.
Yeah, the only problem is, for me, is this darkness.
Why is that a problem?
I've got my lighting turned down, so it's like it's really dark usually whenever I go to Arachnos places.
Right. I've got my brightness up pretty high, I think, actually. Like it's clear as day in here, even though outside with like nighttime.
Okay.
So I might have to adjust it a little bit, if just for atmospheric feeling to it. Let's have a look. It's also these places are a maze. You go like there's like you can go around corners everywhere. Well, I guess it is mostly linear, but sometimes you get like platforms and stuff which stack on top of each other. And I've had multiple times where I'm just looking around, not being able to find the objective because the computer or whatever I'm supposed to hack is somewhere at the top of like the second floor. I just couldn't find it.
Yeah, these places can get real confusing pretty quickly.
Yeah.
With us, especially huge groups of people.
Oh right, yeah, because if you're of course with more people, more enemies will be spawning in. And eventually you'll be fighting like waves and waves of these enemies coming at you. Also, these corridors,
yeah,
they look alike.
Okay.
They're like,
yeah, you're not gonna find a real unique architecture in here.
no, exactly. Well, that's fine. I still love the design of this place.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's pop some inspirations here. So, I've actually been been planning a little. I've been scheming a little bit over the weekend. My summer holiday is almost nearing nearing an end, and I realized that this entire summer I have been at home. And well, I don't know about you, but I'm 24 now, and I decided I don't want to stay at home. At least not right now. So I decided, just on a whim, to go to England. I just got some plane tickets, and that's about it. I'm going to grab one bag. I'm going to fill it up with clothes and like maybe some food and sandwiches, and that's it. And then I'm off to England. So it's gonna be an adventure.
Yeah, well, see, you can do that kind of stuff when you're young. When you get to my age, it's like, oh, where's the comfortable bed?
Right? Yeah.
You know.
Well, I will most likely be staying in a hostel, and I've seen the pictures. They're basically, well, you've been in the military. Those bunk beds, that's basically it. But that's fine, of course. I don't really mind. I pay
I've
like
heard those places can be pretty nice.
yeah, I know, right? And I pay for like £9 a night, which is absolutely nothing. It's like $13 a night,
Okay.
and that's not much at all. And then there's like lots of services included,
Yeah.
like security and 24-hour reception and stuff like that. So that's pretty wonderful.
Yeah, that sounds great. No, I haven't gone like on a wild trip in a long time. I mean, this last one I just went on was pretty tame compared to something like that.
Right. Well, we of course in the EU you can easily travel around with just your ID. You don't need a passport or anything. So it's very easy to just hop on a train or a boat or an airplane and visit a whole nother culture. And that's actually what I really like about Europe. We've got so many different cultures just right around the corner, and we can just go on and visit them.
Okay, yeah, that is a real benefit. I mean, you got to look at the United States. You know, we got 50 states. We can go to any one that we want. So, Europe, that's a real benefit to be able to just pack up and head out.
Yeah, certainly. And the only drawback, I guess, you have in Europe is that we don't have like a shared language. In the United States, anywhere you go, they'll be able to speak English. over here, well, I'll be going to England, of course, because mostly just because I'm able to speak English. At least I'll be able to tell them what I want or what I'm looking for. But if I go to France, or to an extent even Germany, it's going to get a lot tougher, because unlike Holland, in Germany and in France, I don't think they get as much training in at schools and stuff like that for English. Well, over here in Holland, we get like at least, let me think, I started in the 6th, that's 4, that's 8. I think we get a roughly 8 to 12 years of English class, and that's like, I don't think any country other than us actually does that.
I think that's more than we get here in the United States.
Oh, look at this! There's the prisoners! And I don't know about you, but if you look at the guy lying on the ground, I think that's Habeshi.
Oh no.
Let's go have a look. Let's get rid of this guy. Hey Habeshi, how are you doing? Oh, he's still alive. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hey, heroes. Man, you are a sight for sore eyes. And boy, are my eyes sore. And my chest. And my legs. Basically, everything hurts pretty badly right now. Looks like the plan worked out pretty well, huh?
You did a brave thing, Matthew. Not a lot of people would have done that.
Ha! Thanks, heroes. It looks like we're both on the same page with this one, huh? I think I earned some major points with the wife for doing this. Ha! There's no time to rest now. I'll be fine. You've got to go after the mole. It's our theory. He betrayed us all. He was the one helping Arachnos all this time.
Theory? He was the one who told me about the mole.
Yeah, I don't know what he's up to. Why he betrayed us. He even told Arachnos that you wouldn't be coming. It's like he wants you to succeed. But he told them about our weaknesses, when we'd be vulnerable. He even told them to hold off my execution for a few more minutes, and just in time for you to get here. You've got to find him, heroes. Find out what he's up to.
I'll handle this. Don't worry. Well, what do you know? The guy with the round glasses is the mole. Are you really surprised?
No.
And let's have a look. Oh, there's Dana. Hello, Dana.
Oh wow, he gets his wife back too. That's an added bonus.
Yeah, well, I hope we can get him to the hospital, by the way. And all the other people, they seem to be fine. Now then, we're going to have to confront Aaron. And I think he's in this place, so we should get a move on. I'm sure the police are right behind us, and they'll take care of these people. As for us, let's go beat this guy's face in.
Yeah, I don't think I trust that the police are too far. I don't think I've seen a policeman now in the last month in this place.
Yeah, that is a pretty good point. Well, it's usually in superhero universes, like Batman and stuff like that. They always like turn on the big light, and people go like, "Well, why is the police force even there? Like, why does Batman have to solve everything?" However, in City of Heroes, there are plenty of occasions where you actually see the police force being pretty badass. So I'm not gonna hold it too much against them.
Well, you know, to be honest with you, I watched not just a few years ago, but like the Justice League on Cartoon Network here in the United States.
All right, yeah.
And they actually, the police forces and the military and stuff actually did help, but like in huge invasions and stuff, they really put their lives on the line to help the heroes out. So
okay, well
it was a big change.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really. I don't know. It adds something. I guess it makes it more believable. Oh, let's have a look. What do you have to say then for yourself?
Heroes, I assume you saved Habeshi, given that you're here now. I also assume that he told you that he saw me. I asked them to spare Habeshi's life. While a coward for most of his life, Habeshi took a stand due to the example you set for him. And so, I decided to have his life entwined with your choice. As you decided not to show up or were killed, then he too would have died. In a few moments, the commander in charge will show up to fight you. you will soundly defeat him, bringing an end to all of this, and returning Atlas to its former peace.
Why? Why did you do all of this, Theory?
The heroes in this city became too complacent. Too many left crimes unanswered, believing it was beneath them. Too many simply went about their lives as if they were normal, when they're not, when they have responsibilities to the people. The heroes of this city needed to be shaken back awake, to realize their true role in life. The destruction of Galaxy helped with this, but still, heroes in Atlas continued their complacency. There needed to be a strike to the heart, and so, here we are.
You had no right to do this. Any of this.
No, I had no right to do this, but I did it. In dire times, someone must make a choice, and do what is wrong in order for others to take a stand and do what's right. Heroes will remember, for some time, that they must always be vigilant, that no part of the city is completely safe. They will stand and protect others, putting their own petty views of laziness behind them. And you yourself have become a product of this. If it were not for the destruction of Galaxy, for Arachnos' intervention, would you have stirred to action? To use your abilities for the good of mankind?
I would have helped regardless of the situation.
Perhaps, heroes, that is what makes you stand out from all the others. But many have started out just like you. I am sure, eyes full of wonder, your heart bursting with the desire to save the city, the state, the country, the world. But how many times can you do this? Once? Twice? It will eventually wear you down, and you will be given into apathy, like so many other heroes before you. And then, someone like myself will come along and help reawaken you. I have, heroes, one final request for you.
You have a request for me?
Kill me. What I have done is unforgivable. I do not deserve to live in the same world as these people. Not after what I helped trigger. It's not true justice if I survive and all the innocents die. Deliver this final call of justice to me and seal your role as a hero.
Alright. Now it seems we've got an option. Are we going to be the heroes? And are we going to arrest him and bring him in? Or are we going to deal with this ourselves? And, well, to be honest, he burned down a whole neighborhood, had Arachnos invade. Are we going to be the judge, jury, and executioner? What do you think?
Well, I carry a machine gun with ultimately a flamethrower underneath, so I think I'm going to go ahead and say let's deal with this ourselves.
Right.
But you're kind of the hero type, so I don't know.
I know.
It's up to you.
I am kind of tempted to arrest him. You know what? I'm going to arrest him. Killing him now would be the easy way out.
Okay. Well. Oh wait, I think you dropped something back here. Why don't you look? I think is this your $5 bill? Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Ah.
Oh god, and he falls down dead. Whoopsie! Oh, it looks like they've...
now we got trouble.
Yeah, now we've got some trouble. Who's this guy then? Arbiter. Arbiter Meston. Ooh, Arbiters! These guys are like the elite. These are the right hand of Arachnos.
Yeah, he's pretty tough from what I've seen so far.
Alright, come on. Oh, you got some help, but the guy's staying back. Come on, get over here. To be honest, I don't blame him. We've just wiped out pretty much his entire base. And then this guy. There we go.
All right.
Now it says here, clue
Oh,
found.
wow.
Ooh, let's have a look at that clue. Let's see what he has to say.
Arbiters are the hands, the will of Lord Recluse. An attack on an arbiter is an attack on Lord Recluse himself. You will not live long enough to regret what you have done today.
No, that doesn't sound too good. Seems we've been really pissing off Arachnos right now. And if we watch over there on the screen, that's him. That's the big bad guy of this universe. I love that screen, by the way. That looks amazing.
Yeah, that really is great.
There's such a nice flair to it. Alright, it seems that the mission is over. We did it. We got the mole, we got the traitor, we got Abashi, and we got Dana and all the other hostages out alive. I guess we should head back to Atlas Park and maybe see if we can talk to Matthew there.
Alright, let's go ahead and do that.
Alright.
And we should be pretty impressed with ourselves, so hey.
Yeah, let's get a round of applause here. I love the applause animation. It looks ridiculous.
God, you know what? I've actually forgotten how to do all of these things.
Clap. Well, unlike most games, instead of typing slash, you type like this, the point comma. Trying to type it in chat. There we go, that one. Yeah, there we go. I love how
Okay.
clapping animation for this looks so posh.
Very posh.
Okay, well, let's exit and head back to Atlas Park. Let's go to Atlas Park too.
So did that guy just really drop down dead like that, or?
Yeah, I don't know
Click
what
the
happened.
other.
I mean, I was just picking up my $5 bill and suddenly he just dropped dead. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, see, I didn't have any selection option on that.
Oh, you
It was
did?
on your-
Oh.
You know, I couldn't even see like the dialogue with that one or anything.
Oh, man. Well, if you check out the video later, of course it will have voice acting and stuff like that. And you can see for yourself what he had to say for himself. Let's head back to Atlas. How about we just make our way there and we cut it now and we'll just restart filming when we're there.
Okay.
Okay, cutting it now.
If I can.
And here we are back. Hey, CV, come check this out. Seems
wow,
like
his wife actually joined him.
yeah, exactly. And that's again the phasing mechanic, which other MMOs have started using as well now. Because we completed the last mission, she now is safe, and these two have been reunited, and I actually really like that. So let's see if you have to say anything, Dana. No, okay. Well then, let's have a chat with Habashi. All right, Habashi, what's up?
Looks like everything worked out okay, huh, heroes? Atlas Park is safe from Arachnos, I'm alive, and I just might have saved my marriage by doing something that I could classify as stupidly brave. But what happened to our theory?
Ah, now we've got a choice. I can say that I killed him, or you killed him, or we could say that Arachnos killed him.
Well, you know, I like to be honest. You know, I don't like to lie about what I do. So I don't know. It's up to you.
Okay, now I think that's a good trait. All right, let's be honest here. I killed him. He caused too much pain to be left alive.
Oh, that's really taking things into your own hands. I can't blame you, though. Aran used all of us. Honestly, I think you were right in that, heroes. But hey, let's try and keep this cheerful. The day is saved and the FBSA is covering my hospital bill. And my wife is willing to take me back. What about you? What are you going to do now?
Continue to fight crime. The fight isn't over yet.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks. I'll keep in touch, Matthew. You take care of yourself.
Well, he certainly didn't seem to be too bothered that we killed the guy. So.
No, but to be honest, they did kidnap his wife and kept her prisoner in some underground dungeon.
If she's
Wouldn't
wearing
you-
a top like that. I look at that.
Oh yeah, you're asking for it less.
I can see why they kept her. Nah, I'm just messing around.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. I think he has something else to say. All right, Matthew. Later. And with that, we've ended this story arc. Arachnos has been beat back. We've defeated one of his lieutenants, and the city is safe. The troops have been kicked out. Matthew has reunited with his wife, and all seems well for now in the City of Heroes.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really peaceful around here.
It definitely does look peaceful. And as the sun is setting, this of course isn't the end of it. With so many criminal organizations going around, you're bound to run into another gangster or another supervillain trying to cause havoc. And if we have a look right here at our contact list, there's a lot of people who are needing our help, and I think it will be time to help them out, maybe in a future episode.
Okay, sounds good to me. Maybe there'll be another big threat that we'll have to take out.
Exactly, and of course Arachnos isn't the only super villain group out there. We're going to have to deal with Mastermind. We have to deal with maybe those robots. We've got the Praetorians, which are out in a different universe, like a mirror universe of this one, only with the heroes of this universe basically being the bad guys. There's a lot of threats still going on, and the City of Heroes, the City of Paragon, might need our help. So, how about we come back at a later date, and how about we give the police force a bit of a hand?
Alright, I've got some rounds left for my machine gun, so hey, anytime.
And who knows, we might finally get you your travel power.
Yeah, that would be really nice. Yeah.
Alright, well, until then, let's just line up here. The city is safe, and I think we're going to have to call it for this episode. Thank you so very much again for joining us, CB. It's always a pleasure having you on, and it's just so much appreciated. What happened to you? Did you just turn into a bucket?
No, that for me it's actually a refrigerator.
Really? How did you do that?
That's actually the Alakazam React.
Oh, let's have a look here. Action. And now you're a couch. You have turned into a couch.
Okay, for you I'm a couch, and for me I was a barrel. So apparently each person sees a different thing.
Yeah,
so.
That's amazing. Where can you find it? Oh, here in Interact, Alakazam React. A trolley.
There
Sure.
you go.
Sure, I'm a trolley.
And for me, it's a gas tank.
That's. Oh, I love the little shrug at the end there. That is awesome. That's really cool. Alright, CB. It's been a pleasure having you along, and I hope you will be joining us again in the future for future episodes, of course. Until then, thank everyone for watching. It's always very appreciated. And leave us a comment. Tell us what you thought about the episode, and maybe thumbs up, thumbs down, depending if you liked it or not. We love to hear your feedback. Anyways, I have been Altaranalt, and my co-host has been CBC Ronan, also known as Forgotten Valor. We are signing off from issue 1 of City of Heroes. And everyone, goodbye.
And bye-bye all.